Well, first of all, I started with 2 houses on one plot. Then it moved to 8, 12, 16, and then 32. Today, my company can boldly say that we produce maybe 180 homes in 2 years. But for me, it's not such an achievement because I can still see a gap that needs to be bridged. And hence, that's what maybe you touch bases on some of these opportunities that is coming across Africa in development. Africa hasn't been developed in the past 200 years to its capacity. And we, the developers, private sectors, government, and the people, even in the country as citizens, haven't actually sat back and asked yourself the question, why are we not moving so fast? Why is every other country being developed? They also haven't looked at other countries that has been developed, such as Dubai and Singapore. These are the two countries that has been developed in 1 century.
Greetings, families. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Ghana. As you all know or aware that Ghana is going through the process of voting in December, as South Africa are voting or has completed their vote yesterday. We are waiting for the result. I thought let me touch on Ghana as well, what is going on in the ground in Ghana. I don't know everything, but I'll be following this young man that wants to become a president of Ghana. I have his video on the channel. But then as I was doing a bit of digging, I come across this video. This video is about 6 years ago when he was talking about business. And you can tell from even those days, his mind was on politics because you cannot do business without adding politics together. Because it matched. It matched because the government in power, they impose taxes on every business people or business that individuals does. So whatever you are doing, even if it is farming, you still have to have a bit of knowledge about how the government is playing and how things will affect you in the near future or in the immediate effect. As at now, our farmers are crying for fertilizer because we import our fertilizer from Ukraine. And up to today, since 1970s, that the previous government are crying that we should produce our own fertilizer. By the way, there are people in Ghana producing fertilizers. I know one called Aduanipa. Aduanipa Company, they produce organic fertilizer. But where is the fund to make it big and make it cheaper for the farmers to have it, something that is organic, so our food will be healthy for us? Anyway, I'm talking about Nana Bediako. As you listen to that video, he was talking about how Africa need to develop, how we need to change things, how we should look at Dubai, how they have developed quickly, and also work on ourselves in Africa because sometimes we just relax. I have been passing through a lot of his buildings in Accra because they are on my road from Accra to Ada. It's not that far, so I even have some of the videos on my channel that I take. And I was like, this is beautiful, but I didn't know it was his building until recently. I found out that it was his building. So when I went to Oxford Street and I saw a car under a building, my son was so happy to take a picture and video it. And then we found out that that car was for him as well. So this young man is trying to change the narrative in Ghana and Africa to motivate the youth that it's not about I cannot do it. It's about your mindset. If you change your mind that you can do it, you will do it. Whatever you plan, you can do it. And he's going to use his business mind to rule Ghana if possible, if they will give him a chance to do that. He was also saying that, you know, before he used to import materials to Ghana for his buildings because he's estate, what do you call, estate developer. So he was saying that some of the materials that he used to import, he thought, why would I import all those things and come and pay duty as well? Transport it, pay duty. By the time he end building the house, the price is double or even more. And that's not what he wants. He wants to build affordable houses. By the way, he built affordable houses for university graduates that came out from university, has no job yet, to have a place to sleep and think so they can pay in future. And so he decided to bring the factories to Ghana instead of going to buy. You know, that these factories that he's talking about, they will employ Ghanaians. If it is even 20 people that they will employ, they have got job. They will look after their family, their wife, their children. It's also something we can all do our bit. So I thought, if this young man is coming with this mindset, what is there not to like him, not to give him a chance? Because some are saying we don't know him. Some saw his car. I saw a video about his cars that he was showing up. I do not agree with those cars that he was showing, and whether he's showing off intentionally, I don't know what he's doing with those cars. I don't appreciate that because we have young ones that thinks money can come easily. People who understand, Africans who understand what I'm trying to say. We have what we call in Ghana Sikadro. This matter is very personal to me. And then we have Nigerians call it Yahoo and the rest. Young people will think it's easy to acquire this, or they know it's difficult, but they will find the easiest way by, you know it, you understand. Let's not go there. So when I saw it, I wasn't happy about it. But who am I to condemn? He worked hard for that, and I hope those young ones taking those videos and watching, we know that those cars came out of hard work and not Yahoo or a Sikadro that he got them. Um, I'm just saying that we should give him a chance. Let's listen to him and I'll be back. Thank you so much.
Africans, and I don't blame the government and I don't blame the citizens. I don't blame myself because I don't believe in excuses, but I believe in doing. This needs to be done. We need to convince our partners, our suppliers, our manufacturers who we're dealing with to come to Africa with us. They have to sit on our industrial platforms. We need to find ways to build energy. The rate of energy in Africa is 13%. How are we going to build it? We need it to go to 50%. We need to invest in energy so industrialization can create room for pioneering. Now we're talking about mass housing. I've already done the numbers, and I did it so well that, JLL is one of the people that I work with and other companies. But when I sat behind my own closed doors and decided to do these numbers for affordable housing, you are building a home for someone for 20,000, calling it affordable, that they will never get the money for you. 1 million people in one country cannot afford to give you $20,000 because they have the minimum wage, a minimum wage that finishes before the end of the month. How are they going to pay their mortgage? We have a problem. Even the financial system.
Yes, that is powerful. So if somebody has this kind of mindset, bringing people from outside to come in and develop the country. America, Italians went to America, came to Britain here to work hard and take the money back to build Italy. There was an old man I met years ago who told me the story, took me to underground where he built his shoe and bag factory. He said he came here to work in UK. Some of them went to America to work and bring the money back to develop their country. They bring other people back. So he's saying that he realized the bank cannot help. He started his scrap business from UK here. He said instead of going to uni, he will go and work first before going to uni. And when he's late, his colleagues were laughing at him. He was planning about the future when he was young. My youngest ones, If you know you can do something and you will do it better, why not start now by yourself, doing it yourself and not wait for anyone? Sometimes we talk about government, but we should know that the government, most of the government cannot help us. We need to help ourselves. If you can do, you know you can do something, please work hard on it and do it yourself, or get other people, like-minded people who knows that you, or who you know can help you do it. Put things together and do it together. Work hard towards your dream so you can achieve it. He has worked hard towards his dream, and this is the change he wants to bring to the youth. Our youth in Africa needs this motivation, they need it. Please, let's watch the speech he gave at the award in Cuba 5 years ago, and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
It's a great thing when you're rewarded for what you've done. You know, people think that you become successful by chance. No, you become successful by change. And some of us really changed. We wanted to change not only for ourselves, but also for our people, for the country. You know, I have come across a fortune, but not for myself, because I always believed that I would be able to do something to change and impact society. We should actually help to change our generation within the moment of time that we have. I'd like to dedicate this award to all the dead souls that recently we had in Ghana. It was a national tragedy.
Yes, thank you so much. You can see that this young man, Nana Bediako, can motivate the youth. He can help the youth. He will be somebody that the youth can look up to. We are hoping that Ghanaians will give him a chance, because this NDC, NPP, they also have their debt that they need to pay. And when they come, they will pay their debt before they look at, or they look after the people. And up to when can we continue doing this? Well, it's up to you. You know what you are going through. Please work hard. Think twice. Think about what you want. Some might say he's a scammer. I don't think he's a scammer. You will not work hard to get to what you get to now and become a scammer. I don't think that. Anyway, if this is your first time, mainly if you are a Ghanaian, what are you thinking? Are you thinking of voting for him or not? We still have few months to go. Or if you are Africa, because what affects Ghana will affect other Africans. What are you thinking? Do you think Nana Bediako is the one for Ghana, or NDC and MPP? Which one do you think will help Ghana? Because we want to change things now. Now is the time that we have to take our destiny back. We can't wait anymore. 19 countries. Come on, let's change things now. Next year, add more to it and see. Maybe, I keep saying maybe things will change to better this time. Thank you so much for your time. Anyway, I'll leave you here, my returning subscribers, my new subscribers, and those who are passing by. Thank you so much. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to support your sister, your auntie, your mom. Thank you. God bless you. I will see you again soon. Bye bye.